I have built multiple online communities that are thriving and bringing home multiple thousands of dollars every single month. In this video, I'm going to show you the exact system which I use to build a successful online community on Skool. Stick around, because by the end, you'll have not only a system to build out your community, but also how to scale it past 6 and 7 figures. So the first thing we need to do is we need to decide a name. So the name should be related to what you do and what your niche is. So just a few examples that could be, there's a community called Creator Community. You can obviously tell the communities for creators. Next thing is Community Builder. So you can obviously tell if you're building a community, it's the community right there. And then Digital Wealth Academy is going to teach you how to make digital wealth. Right? So it's pretty simple. Right? You can ask ChatGPT, give me 50 names for this idea. Or using all the information above, here's my niche, here's my offer, make me a name. You come up with a name. It's pretty simple. I'd like to just keep it short and sharp. Right. Next thing is, like, as you can see, the description is the next important part. So the description, this is the description of the community. So this is the name and this is the description. So learn how to make money online. Just go to the about page. Right. The description should be related to what you do and what your niche is. Again, you can tell ChatGPT, give the niche, give the offer, say in one line, give me a small description. As you can see, create a community. Learn how to make $4,866 a month on YouTube and Instagram. Right. Aligns perfectly with what their niche is. Learn how to make money online with Skool. Aligns perfectly with what the community is about. Right. And the description is basically your offer. One line of your offer. Next, we move on to the about page. So this is basically the about page of the Skool community. So that's the about page. So in the about page, we want to introduce a few things. We want to have some urgency, we want to have a value stack, we want to introduce some scarcity, and we want to show them the desired outcome. So here's some examples of some good about pages. Right. If we check these some about pages, as you can see, right, this is what they get, right? And then here's some scarcity. Price goes up to $57 a month. Next, what do you get? So this is what the viewer gets. This is like a value stack right there. Like this, so you can see the price right there. Next things, we have the bonuses here. As you can see, again, there's another value stack there. Value stack, and then basically it's got like a total price there. As you can see, $27,000, and then we just get for $37 a month, right? That's what it is so far. And then you can see there's some more urgency, scarcity there. Try risk-free for 7 days, 100% money back guarantee, and then click now. It's like a small CTA, and then you can check some testimonials, and then if you have a discount code, you can click and join that. That's a really good idea. Again, as you can see, the about page. It talks about the urgency, value stack, scarcity, and desired outcome. And let's check the next about page. Right, so this is what happens when you join the community. Try risk-free for 7 days. Right, path 1. These are all the courses, and the value stack is there. The value stack, and then the bonuses. So some more bonuses. And then you have a total value there, and then it says try risk-free for 7 days. Lock in your price against the more scarcity, urgency to make the people buy now, because the price will increase at 50 members. And then join now. This is like what the desired outcome is. Join now, make $5,000 a month for only $37 a month, and see testimonials. And if you're still unsure, you can have a talk with me, or you just have a call, book a one-to-one call with me. So that's basically the about page structure right there. I think that's some good about pages right there. Next thing is, after you've done the about page, this is the about page, I've changed it up a little, is the VSL. So VSL, right? There's some things you want to address in the VSL. The really, really important things is, first thing you would address some social proof. So why should the viewer trust you? A way to give social proof is just show some testimonials. The transformation you've made, transformation you've helped some other people make. Put that in your VSL. It's going to be extremely, extremely powerful. Next thing is you want to show access. So how they get access to your community, right? They get access to you, one-to-one access to you. Next thing is you want to show some bonuses. So what the bonuses they are, you want to show them inside the community. And some other things I want to address in the VSL is you want to talk about limiting beliefs. So what are some limiting beliefs to have? So as we see over here, we talked about the limiting beliefs the viewer may have. What you want to do is you want to address those limiting beliefs, and you just want to break them very, very indirectly in the VSL. So you want to break those limiting beliefs in the VSL. That way, when the viewer joins the community, they have no limiting beliefs, and that way you can just upsell it to the community. So access, bonuses, we talk about limiting beliefs, bonuses, and you want to show them inside the community. So what's inside, what do they get? Show them a brief walkthrough of the courses, what they get inside the community, the calls, just the value inside the community. This is going to be really, really powerful, because it's going to give them that, that slight sneak peek, and they want to join a bit more. Right. Another bonus tip I have for you is study some other VSLs from a really, really big creators. So you can study from Max Pearson, me, Igor, Hamza. Right. So you look at these guys' VSLs, see what they include. and then just like try and replicate that. See the framework. Don't like get the whole word by word VSO and just make your own like that. What I want you to do is I want you to see the framework they're using. So what's the framework they're using, right? This is a small framework I use, right? I'm gonna redo my VSO soon. I've seen more, but I want you to see the framework they're using and see the kind of word they're using and try and replicate that, try and emulate that in your own niche. Next thing is you've probably made the community by now, so we've done the whole about page. Now we're gonna move on to the inside of the community now. First thing is you wanna have a category tab. So these are the categories right here. As you can see, general announcements, value. And what categories are basically every time I make a post, I'm gonna have to categorize the post. Okay, let's see. Go here. Best way to do categories is you go to categories and just like add a category there and just add like a bit of information. So here are some categories I want you to have. These are like non-negotiable. So there's like general tabs, there's a wins tab, a value, and announcements. Have these 4 categories and then you can add some more on top of that as well, more or less. And these are community categories. So every time someone makes a post, it must be categorized in one of these. Or another one could be even ask for advice or ask, steal knowledge, something like that. Right, so these are some categories that some communities have. General announcements, value, ask for advice, wins, networking. General announcements, wins, ask for advice, value, networking. As you can see, like the first 4 are the exact same, ask for advice, value. If it's different communities, it's the exact same. So you want to have these categories. Next thing is you want to have a pinned post, right? So this is that you can go, if you go to my community, this is the pinned post. This is the welcome to the 1% club. Start here, right? And it's the exact post I show here. So this should be a pinned post, and this should never be unpinned. And what you want to cover in the pinned post is just some rules. So general rules. So like, what are the rules in the community? How to ensure success, right? How can you ensure success from the community? How to level up, right? What are the best ways to level up? How can you level up? An action step. So what's the next action step? Maybe to watch the Start Here course and to write a welcome post underneath it. So I've done this really well. So this is it. For the whole post, there's some rules there. Use this form for introduction post, some rules. And yeah, it is right now, and there's a complete action button, so people have to complete it. So when they've completed it, they actually like get an tick. So as you can see, like look how many like people have introduced themselves, and then yeah, just a great way to keep the community, build that relationship. And every time someone joins, you can maybe like comment on their welcome post saying, "God, glad to have you here." And yeah, that's the pin post part done. Next, we move on to the calendar section. This is the calendar. If you go here. This is where you host your weekly Q&A calls and your calls, right? So, calendar. What I want you to do is I want you to have minimum 1 call per week. I don't care if you're doing a free or paid community. I want you to have 1 call per week, right? An example of those calls could be, maybe you can run a weekly Q&A call. Maybe you have a niche specific call. Maybe you have a weekly webinar, right? So in the weekly Q&A, maybe you can make a post in the community 1 day before the call where members ask questions and you just answer them inside the Q&A call. So you basically go ahead and you share your screen and then you answer the questions inside the Q&A call. Right. What a niche specific call is basically just giving pure value in the niche you're in. So let's say you're running a Skool community on how to use AI in your business. Have a call on AI automation call or something like that, where you just like help someone out with a problem they're struggling with. You give some value on how to use AI in your business. Next thing is a weekly webinar, and it could be just like a weekly presentation masterclass, just like a small masterclass you have on how to use AI in your business or whatever your niche is. And this is a great way of using a conversion strategy from free to paid, because at the end of the webinar, you can have a call to action for your members. If they want more webinars like that or more value like that or more help, they can join your paid community or whatever your paid solutions you've done for you service. And then the next thing is like new members calls. You can do this once every fortnight or once a month, where all the new members join. We invite all the new members in the community that joined in the last 14 days or in the last month and join them on the call and just show them inside the community. If they don't know how to navigate around, just like tell them more about the community, what the goals are with the community, how to navigate, how to look at the Start Here course, how to increase community engagement, how to make posts. And what this does is it basically just increases community engagement. It solidifies the community. It makes it more like a community. So here's the community tab for my community right now. That was the community tab. Like this is the updated one right now. As you can see, the calls are right there. Next thing is the call recording. I want you to record every single call using Fathom, because Fathom is like just a software, which I have there, just like Fathom.video. Free software, records all the calls you have, takes all the notes as well. And if I just open up Fathom video, I'll just show you guys inside Fathom. So look at this. Right. Any call I have, or any coaching call I have inside the community, right? It just simply looks like, so just click on this call right here. Right. It records the whole call. I can just simply download it, and then it full just gives me notes as well, like a whole transcript and some and a summary of the course. So it's absolutely amazing. So I want you to post call recordings as the post in the community. So like a weekly call recording, 11th August. There's gonna be a summary there and whatever. Then what I want you to do is I want you to pin the post in the course page. So what I mean by that is, what I mean by that is basically if I go over here and I make a post. Let's say I make the call recording post. What I would do is I would click on the post, click on the three dots, and it will say pin to course page. And you want to have like a classroom module set up. Like if you just go to this, I'll just show you what I mean by that. You would want to navigate. You want to have like a classroom section in the. We're gonna build a classroom soon, but what I want you to have is like weekly call recordings, and then you can just pin like the thing there. So as you can see, what I've done here is just to get the thing. Just pin it to weekly call recordings, and then there, all the call recordings for that month. Simple as that, right? Next thing is let's go over to the classroom section. Now we've done the calendar, we've done the community section, the about page, we've done all of that. Now let's move on to the classroom. So all your value, or most of your value, should be in the classroom. So here are some must-have courses that you must have inside your community if you want to make the most use of it. So you want to have the Start Here course. Right, here's what you want to include in the Start Here course. You want to explain to the viewer how to navigate around Skool. Download the mobile Skool app because it's going to increase engagement. If people have Skool on their phone, they're going to use it more, meaning more engagement in your community. Next thing is how to level up on the leaderboard to get more prizes, how to earn more prizes, what are some prizes they can earn, how they can work one-to-one with you, and what's the next action step they have. I've done this really well in my community as well. Go to the classroom, we have the Start Here course there. As you can see, lesson 1, Start Here, notification management, introduce yourself, member shoutouts, download Skool on your phone, the 1% Club library, and how to unlock the next courses. So this is a simple step framework. It takes nothing more than like 1 hour. It's a great investment of your time. Next thing is have a call recording. So for all the previous steps, I just showed you the steps on how to record the calls. Then I want you to make a post and add every call into the classroom. And I want you to have this as a level unlock for like level 3, 4, because then it incentivizes people to level up and actually use the leaderboard, use points, use the community a bit more, and incentivizes them to actually see the call recordings. And the final one is, this is optional, but I don't know, I just like to have this. It's called Resource Warehouse. So this is where you just put the most valuable posts inside the community, you pin them to the course page, and you just have different categories so it's easy to navigate. So here's a Resource Warehouse, have like the wealth, everyone, all the business tips. If someone makes a post about sleep, we just pin that there. It's just a simple way of navigating members. So members can just navigate all the value sections of the community. All right. The next thing is the course branding. So the thumbnail of all the courses must be in synchrony or with your brand colors, or just for the branding, for the sake. Like forget these ones. These are ones to draft, but like the members see these ones. As you can see, the format's the exact. It's a 3-photo style. The font's the exact same. It's in the middle as well, and the photos are just like all aligned as well. So extra tip just to make your community look a bit more better. Next thing is let's go over building up the exact courses, how you can build up the exact courses. So we're going to use ChatGPT to outline the courses for you. We're going to tell it to give you the chapters and tell the modules inside of each chapters. So here's a detailed prompt which I'm going to give ChatGPT. The more detail you give, the better. So give me 35 chapters to make a course that I'm making. The course is about an affiliate program for the 1% Club. The 1% Club is a community for young entrepreneurs who are looking to make money online, blah, blah, blah. Right? Inside each chapter, give 35 modules as well. It's going to give me a whole module outline. Right. Then I want you to build a course out on Trello.com. So if you go to Trello.com, log in. Right, as you can see, if we just go to like Entrepreneur Trello course, like I've built the whole course out here. So we have like these different chapters. Right, there's different chapters, right? So I can have like a list. So each list is like a chapter, and then each like thing inside of that is like a module. So each card is like a module. So this is a really, really good way of just like gamifying the whole process. So build the course out on Trello.com. So everything that ChatGPT gives you, right? I'll put this prompt into ChatGPT to see what it gives me, and then we'll just build it out on Trello. So as you guys can see over here, I just like wrote a prompt over here. As used before, to make a course in my community. So it basically gave it a prompt and just sort of spat out. So it gave me a chapter, the next chapter, third chapter, fourth chapter, fifth chapter, and it gave me all the chapters, and then it gave me the small modules inside. So affiliate marketing could be a module, freelancing could be a module, e-commerce could be a module, and then I just make a video for each module. Hope that makes sense. So that's really so. I want you to build the course out on Trello.com. as you see there. And yeah, so I want you to tell ChatGPT, then we're going to build out every single module inside. So we're going to give ChatGPT, we're going to build out each module one by one. So I want you to tell ChatGPT to give you 3 to 5 sub points to talk about inside of each module. And then tell it to give you 3 to 5 points to talk about inside of each sub point. So inside of each sub point, tell it to give you another sub point. So no, I want you to make sure you do not copy everything that AI says, because you may have to do your own research. If you know a lot of stuff, then I want you to add your own modules. Use what AI gives you as a framework and the foundation of the course that you can expand upon. Because I want you to talk about each point from your own brain. Right? So if we go here, this is what it should look like, and then if we go to like this part, introduction to business, right? 3 to 5 points, and then like there's a small sub point inside. If you go to the next one, right? See the sub points there. Like just do this process. It takes like nothing more than 20 minutes, but it's extremely high ROI, and it's going to help you complete the course really quickly and really high quality. Next thing is I want you to gamify the course making, because it can be a long process, but you can gamify it. So every time you've drafted out the information in the course module, I want you to add the color label and the try label. So this is what I do. So red. If we go here, red is info drafted. So I go here, change, just go red, right? Red is when I've done it. Green is once I've recorded the whole thing. Blue is when I've made the presentation. Green is when I've recorded the whole thing. So this is an example of like recording the whole thing. Recorded the courses, right? And there's different ways of recording the courses. You can either do a talking head course, so just like this, I'm just talking. Or you can do like a Maya flowchart course, like what I'm doing right now. Or you can do a presentation course. You just have a presentation, you have a Loom running in the background, and you just like go over the presentation. And I highly recommend you guys use Loom. Loom is the software which I'm using right now to record this video. Next thing is how you upload the videos to your classroom. So for Looms, what I do is I just add the link to the classroom. So basically, just go to the community, go to the classroom section. Say we want to go on the Start Here course. I'll just add a page right now in the module. And what I will do is I'll just edit this page. I'll get the link of the Loom video and just add it here. It's as simple as that. So that's exactly how you can upload all the videos of your courses into the classroom. All right, for talking head video, what I would recommend you do is export the video. If it's on your phone, or you're recording on your phone or your laptop, whatever it is. If it's on your laptop and it's on a Loom, you just copy the link. If it's on your phone, what I recommend you do is export it onto your laptop and add it onto Loom. So upload it as a file onto Loom, and then you just copy the Loom link. Simple as that. Next thing is uploading the videos to your classroom page. So one thing is I want you to have a CTA in every course page. So a CTA could be like your action items. So what's your action items? Newsletter for important updates, and follow for exclusive content. Right. Next thing is I want you to include all relevant affiliate links and just like regular links. So let's say you're affiliated with the product, or let's say you're talking about Go High Level in your module, or you're talking about like a software that you use. Add their affiliate link if you're affiliated with a product. That way you can make just simple money like that. Next thing is a worksheet. So give AI the info of the module. So once you've recorded the module, give AI the information of the presentation, like just copy and paste the whole presentation into ChatGPT. And then just tell AI to make the person a worksheet, just like with action steps, and put that into Google Docs, and just add it as a resource under the modules, just like what I've done there. I'll show you guys a quick example of that. So if you go to the classroom section, we go on Entrepreneur Accelerator course. No, I didn't use AI for this worksheet. So just go to market research. We go to the module here, market research worksheet. Right. Use AI can build this whole thing out for you like this, right? You just gotta put it into Google Docs. It's as simple as that, and it's just so valuable because it's gonna help the people implement what they just learned in the entire video. And yeah, that's exactly how you build out your entire course. That's how you build out your entire community. So now what you've done is you build out the community section. You've had that pin post, right? You've got calendar, you've got a call set up, you've got a classroom tab set up, and we've got the about page set up. So that's everything we need to do to set up your entire Skool community, right? Now the next thing is we've got to get traffic to your community, right? And that's what the next step is. Step 5 is basically lead generation systems, which we're going to cover exactly how you get more traffic to your community, how you get more members. And then after that, we're basically going to go over how you make money. But before that, we're going to go over the lead generation systems.